In this video, I started out with $0, a truck, and this abandoned gold mine. And now I have the challenge of making it profitable and hopefully not going broke. Will I be able to do it? Stay tuned to find out. And if you guys enjoy content like this and you want to see more, be sure to subscribe and dropping a like helps too. Anyway, let's go find some gold. Well, boys, it's another day back out here on the gold mine. I just went and picked up some fuel here, and we've been doing some work on the new wash plant, and holy smokes, is it looking pretty dang good now. So we just got to fill up the generator here with some fuel before we can get everything up and running, but we have made a few changes. So the conveyor belt, it won't work for this wash plant. There's issues with the feeder speed, the height of the conveyor, all sorts of little things that it technically could work, but it's just way too much of a pain. So here's what we did. I made this dirt ramp here. It's not the fanciest thing, but it will work. I just grabbed some wood that was laying around, laid in some dirt, compacted it, and it should be good now that we can get the loader up there high enough to actually dump in there. Also, we've given the wash plant a new coat of paint, so it's looking a little bit better, and I think we're pretty much ready to get running. The generator should have diesel now, and I think that is it. So before we get running the plant, I've got to get some material stockpiled over here so we have just like a little bit of consistent stream of pay actually going into the plant, and hopefully by next week we'll actually have someone in here helping us run this place, because it's going to be tough trying to run it all on my own. All right, first load ready to go. The hope is there's some really serious gold in here, because if there's not, I might be just a little bit screwed. I've dumped basically all my money into this whole cut, and if it doesn't pay off, I'm not honestly sure what I'm gonna do. However, all the signs are pointing to this cut doing good, so I got high hopes. Man, going through this cut is rough. Rock truck is not loving it. So I've been hauling for quite a bit now, and we got a little bit of a decent stockpile going here, and I think we got enough to actually start the new wash plant here and hopefully actually get some gold out of this ground if it has any in it. That's the idea anyway. Okay, we're up and running. Let's get some material through here. Now, this old case loader here, it's not the fanciest thing in the world, but it will work. I should probably get a bigger material bucket, but for now, we'll be okay. I just hope this new ramp works good. Yeah, right on up there. Dump the material in, and everything looks good. I was really hoping to use that conveyor, but it's just not going to work for this, unfortunately, so we're kind of out of luck. Well, I've got a pretty decent amount of material getting run through the wash plant now. It should be stockpiled for a little bit. Oh, I almost flipped the loader. That wouldn't have been good. Anyways, we should be stockpiled for a little bit now. This new wash plant, it runs through so much material though. So I don't know how long we're going to be good for here. It ain't going to be like the old sluice box, but now we got to deal with all these tailings. But it shouldn't be too bad. Well, now that we got everything running good, the wash plant should be good for a little while. It's got enough material and diesel to run. We got to figure out a better way to move all these concentrate pallets. And with running as much material as we're going to be running, we're going to have a lot more. Now, this old loader, it served me well for when I needed it. Now it's pretty much toast, so we got to figure out a way to get these pallets on the trailer a little bit easier. Now, this is going to require taking a trip into town and spending some cash, so this should be fun. Well, $40,000 later, and this is what we got. A little tiny skid steer with a set of pallet forks and a gooseneck trailer. I don't even know how to pronounce the name of that skid steer, and I'm going the complete wrong way. So I figured it was about time that the gold mine needed a little skid steer to load pallets and move other little miscellaneous junk around, and this is the best I could kind of get for the price range we had, considering we have no money at the moment. But the hope is, of course, this new ground is going to have a lot of gold in it, and we're going to make a crap ton of money. So that hopefully at some point we can actually move away from this tiny operation and get something seriously big going. Now, this new gooseneck trailer should allow us to haul triple, or if not more, pallets than the old trailer. I just gotta be very careful with these and try not to dump them. I know for a fact there's a lot of gold in these ones. You just gotta be extra careful. I'm probably also gonna have to top up the wash plant soon. Well, what we used to fit on the old trailer, we have now fit on this new trailer with quarter of the space. So if we keep running material and we manage to actually fill up this entire trailer, I'm willing to bet there'll be a couple million here. But for now, it's gotta get parked because we got more work to do. So I've been hauling a pretty good amount of dirt out here, and this pile that the excavator's sitting on top of is starting to get a little bit small, so we're gonna have to bring the dozer over here and try push up some dirt and hopefully make a better path for the rock truck, because it's starting to spin a little bit. Get the old D10 going here, move her on back to the cut. So I'm thinking if we end up getting another 2 or 3 people out here that can run material back to the wash plant there, I could actually be in the dozer stripping out the new cut that I eventually want to make on the backside of this cut. That is, of course, if the bridge cut does well. If it doesn't do well, we ain't touching back there. Well, this is where we're at here. I got a decent amount piled up and kind of cleaned out just so we can get the rock truck in and out of here a little bit easier. The excavator's out on a bit of a slant, but it should be fine. Anyways, I think the wash plant is nearly out of pay dirt here. Let me just check. Yeah, it needs some pay dirt. And I think after I finish loading it up there, I'm going to check the sluices and see how we're looking. My hope is there's some gold in there. Well, wash plant's all topped up. Let's check it. Oh yeah, it's looking good. I think we might be on track for a pretty good clean out. Oh yeah, this is working flawlessly. Could have done this a long time ago. Though it is nearly the end of the day here. We've been running like non-stop here. We got 6 pallets of concentrate, which is pretty dang good. We're gonna try keep the plant running all through the night. I think we have more than enough stockpiled. However, I've got some tailings to deal with here real quick, so we're gonna try get those loaded up. Although I should probably move the concentrate pallets first. I'll just load the rest of them up when I get a chance, because we're gonna have more in the morning. I could just push those tailings off into the old cut there, but I'd like to pile them up just in case we need them for something at some point. It might be just nice to have. And that's about 1 full rock truck of tailings here. Dang, I'm not even sure where to dump these. Well, they're going on the back side of the cut for now. We've got a little bit of land out here. It doesn't extend too much further, so we're gonna have to watch where we put it all, but this should work okay. Well, it is the next morning here, and we have a massive problem. However, we also have some good news. The good news is we have 12 pallets of concentrate over here. We ran the plant all night, kept it going, ran through a ton of material, cleaned out some more tailings, put them back there. But onto our problem. We are completely out of fuel other than the wash plant and the skid steer in the truck, I guess. But all my big heavy equipment is like out of fuel. I got enough material in the wash plant stocked up to run till about the afternoon, and it's about the same situation for the fuel. Now this fuel trailer just can't keep up. So I'm thinking if this gold cleanup goes good, we'll get a brand new fuel trailer and hopefully a lot bigger, and it can actually handle this volume of equipment plus the wash plant. Now I'm thinking that the 12 pallets of concentrate should just about fill this trailer. I hope. We'll have to see. This new skid steer is pretty slick. It's working amazing. And that is 1 full trailer right there, where we're off by 2 pallets and we would have had this thing pretty much completely loaded. However, I'm gonna call that good. It's time to make some money, and I hopped in the complete wrong vehicle. I don't even know if I can guesstimate how much money is gonna be here. I'm guessing a couple mil. We'll have to see though. So in total, we got 28 pallets. I'm not sure if that's our biggest cleanup yet or not. I'm thinking it is though. Actually, it may even beat our record by 1. And I think if we had this trailer fully loaded, we could get like 30 some on here. But with how we loaded this one, it's definitely a lot safer than how we loaded the original trailer. I think we even tossed some on the flatbed too. But we're gonna head to the gold room, get a cleanup, and hopefully make some serious cash. And after a couple hours worth of gold processing, we had finally gotten our 28 pallets of gold, which, depending on the gold markets, could quite possibly make this our most successful cleanup ever. However, that was yet to be determined. And after an excruciatingly long drive to the new gold place, where we'd hopefully be getting a better price for our gold, I cashed in and, well, we had made a solid $1 million, beating out our original highest gold sale by over $50,000. And with that, I decided it was probably time to go spend some of my profits. And profits I did spend, dropping $11,000 on a new fuel trailer for the mine. Well, new fuel trailer is filled up here, and it costed me about $30,000. However, we now have fuel for at least a couple days out here at the mine, which helps out a lot. Because making fuel runs every single day here is getting pretty dang sucky. Now I got to get everything fueled up here, but I do have a problem as well now. This fuel trailer is way too big to get out into the cut and try to maneuver up to an excavator and all that other stuff, so I may have to just take the smaller fuel trailer and just kind of rip it out there. At any rate, I'm going to get everything fueled up here, and we should be able to keep running. The gold out of here is really, really good, so as long as that keeps up, we should be in the profits. Is this the most economical way to get fuel to my excavator? No, but it is the funnest. Okay, last time I do that took way too long. I'll just figure out a way to do it with the truck. The truck just tends to get stuck a little easier, so I figured, you know, using the dozer might be fun, but no, it's not fun at all. Well, now that everything's fueled up again, we can actually get back to running here. I think I may have like a full day of running now with the stockpile, but if I actually want to keep a stockpile, I got to keep stockpiling it. Because if the rock truck goes down or something like that, I at least want to keep the plant running. Because if the plant's not running, we're not making money. Anyways, I'm going to keep feeding material into this. By the looks of it, our next couple cleanouts should be good. Should be a lot of money in here. Although we're not on the other side of the cut yet, so it could be completely different. Who knows? But hope y'all enjoyed. Subscribe, and goodbye.